When I grow up, can I be a pilot?
Of course you can.
And I want to be a train driver.
Yes, you can be whatever you want, and there is a lot of people that work in this transportation sector. But the important thing is you have to be a good transportation man that's useful for others. Let's play.
Welcome to Transportation Aparatur Human Resource Development Center. Transportation holds an important role in Indonesia's economic growth. Many activities related with basic needs such as distribution, consumption, and also production activities require good infrastructure and transportation availability in order to accommodate the community social and economic activities. Therefore, transportation technology and management development is one of the main tasks of the Ministry of Transportation in order to achieving national growth as an effort to reach economic development equality in Indonesia. Professionality and competency of transportation men is an important factor that determines serving and safety quality of transportation service. To establish transportation resource that basically first-rate, professional on work, and enabled to give the best service to people, the Ministry of Transportation formed a task unit which is Transportation Aparatur Human Resources Development Center that is under the Agency of Human Resources Development, Ministry of Transportation. Transportation Aparatur Human Resources Development Center located in Parung, Bogor. The environment is ideally designed for study and training activities, calming, clement, comfortable, and peaceful. All the training facilities are surrounded by a plains which maintained LTD. Several facilities and infrastructure which in the training facility building including 4 dormitory, 1 class building, a library with many collection of books that can also be accessed in digital form through e-library, sports and praying facilities, mini studio to support online lesson, assessment center which being used as a training participant competence testing place, also a standby health clinic.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sehat, salam peduli COVID. Sumber daya manusia aparatur yang profesional dan berhati Indonesia merupakan human capital dan intelektual capital yang sangat menentukan keberhasilan program pemerintahan. Oleh karena itu, upaya meningkatkan kompetensi profesional aparatur sipil negara melalui diklat kompetensi merupakan salah satu faktor yang sangat strategis dan fundamental. Pusbang SDM Aparatur Perhubungan telah berupaya sejak 16 tahun yang lalu dalam melaksanakan diklat kompetensi profesional bagi aparatur sipil negara di Indonesia dan telah menghasilkan alumni dan pemimpin unggul di berbagai organisasi pemerintahan. Aset terbesar itu bukanlah barang. Aset terbesar itu sumber yang dimiliki entitas yang mampu bermanfaat untuk setiap orang. Dunia boleh berganti, cara hidup kita berubah, attitude, akhlak, dan integritas menjadi pembeda dan kemajuan di masa mendatang. Dengan ridho Tuhan Yang Maha Esa, Pusat Pengembangan Sumber Daya Manusia Aparatur Perhubungan akan membentuk karakter sumber daya manusia unggul menuju Indonesia maju, berakhlak dan berintegritas.
In order to support the government program to conduct a COVID-19 vaccination, Transportation Aparatus Human Resources Development Center cooperate with the Indonesian Army to implement a vaccination with a target of 5,000 people. The local citizens are very enthusiastic welcoming this event. Supported with good operating quality and implemented according to the curriculum and applicable policies, also the provision of the adequate facilities and infrastructure as a success factor to increasing the competence in human resource sector. As an effort to improve the transportation apparatus quality and professionality, require an innovative breakthrough execution in Transportation Apparatus Human Resources Development Center. Training activity not only equipped with technical mastery of transportation, but also proper leadership training. Adaptation to change in this pandemic era is also important. Therefore, Transportation Apparatus Human Resources Development Center implementing a training through the Learning Management System. Learning Management System, or what is known as LMS, is a place for transportation apparatus human resources to increasing a maximum quality and competence. Learning Management System expected to be a learning alternative for transportation apparatus human resources to keep getting lessons with a portion of 20 hours per year. That currently is very difficult to do face-to-face. With the support of the technology in this digital era, Learning Management System are trying to have more than 50,000 online transportation apparatus human resources which can be accessed easily at elearning.ppsdma.bpsdm.debhub.go.id. Moreover, transportation apparatus human resources can get an easy lesson anywhere, anytime, anyway, through micro-learning. So every employee has unlimited learning resources, whether through individual exploration or direct or indirect social interaction. Technology-based training revolution are expected to be able to give a training access without limitations of space and time. Transportation apparatus human resources can absorb knowledge and develop skills online. Transportation Apparatus Human Resources Development Center obtaining accreditation from the Training Organization Institution with A-level accreditation for Administrator Leadership Training, Supervisor Leadership Training, Basic Civil Servant Candidate Training, also for training and implementation of expertise certification of government goods or services. In addition, the Center for Human Resources Development of the Transportation Apparatus has obtained ISO 9001 at 2008 and ISO 9001 at 2015. Furthermore, Transportation Apparatus Human Resources Development Center have a cooperative training with various institutions and other ministry in creating a good human resource quality, both from transportation and non-transportation sector. Training program of Transportation Apparatus Human Resources Development Center designed to increasing technical competence, professional managerial, and social culture ethics. This training program is the key for civil servant apparatus to be able to carry out the duty as a nation unifier and diversity connector in Indonesia. The competence training in Transportation Apparatus Human Resources Development Center includes a basic training of civil servant, functional training, technical training, managerial training, as well as leadership training of the civil servant apparatus.
I'm proud to be a national leadership training to participants because through this training we are trained to always think positively, innovative, and full of enthusiasm in facing every problem and challenge. At the beginning, the training was very impressive because it conjunction with the COVID-19 pandemic in Indonesia. So that learning was carried out in full distance learning, where this method was the first to be implemented in national leadership training too. So it immediately tested the readiness of the resources involved, such as the committee, organizer, participants, learning facilities and infrastructure, and the system prepared.
At the time, March 2020 was the first start of the COVID-19 pandemic. The opening of the training have several revisions, which in the end it was decided to learn using the online methods. The impression full of solutions for the PPSD MAP is the most appropriate for me to reveal. Online learning was continued by national leadership visitation, evaluation and closing of the training, all of which were carried out virtually. Finally, I can assure you that PPSD MAP is the best place for you to practice and hone your leadership style to become the best apparatus in their respective fields.
Transportation Human Resource Character Development Education and Training Center is an executive unit under the Transportation Apparatus Human Resources Development Center. This training center is located in Pasir Jambu, Bandung, have a various ADL facilities and human resources character development program. Through character establishment basis program, expected to form a superior character as an origin of transportation man that is powerful and professional. With the vision, creating an excellent and accountable apparatus training institution, Transportation Apparatus Human Resources Development Center always try to improve service professionality to training participants and developing the quality of training facilities and infrastructure. Transportation Apparatus Human Resources Development Center currently has become a midpoint of various ideas, innovative too, and become an establishment place for prospective leader of the Indonesia. The best leaders are trained here.